What's up, Earthlings? Welcome to Earth for the Win, the weekly show bringing you important events affecting the planet as we know it. My name is Troy Vincent Mendez, and I think you should love this Earth like I do, because without it, we'd probably be icicles in space right now. And we wouldn't even taste that good. Let's begin. Tell me, Earthlings, are you excited to see the new luxury resorts Brazil is burning down the Amazon rainforest for? And have you heard scuba diving the now bleached Great Barrier Reef is quite magical this time of year? Boy, living in a world where climate change is just a hoax sure does feel good. Well, that was a bit awkward, and to show you how ridiculous that statement actually is, millions of people flooded to the streets on September 20th, 2019 in protest in what was probably the largest environmental movement I've ever seen in my life. There were even dogs there. God bless you, Woofy. Interestingly, a large majority of the protesters were actually young teens and kids, finally seeing the bigger picture and making investments that won't just benefit them now, but far into the future. But let's be honest. Kids will take advantage of any reason to ditch class. You remember seeing a ditch day at IHOP? Ugh, I still can't look at pancakes the same. Millions of these kids came together to send a message that time is running out, a message that fossil fuel consumption must end, a message that the world must change. Who were they sending this message to? Well, if you think immigrants are terrorists, see fluorescent light bulbs as the future, and think anything besides Diet Pepsi is unacceptable, then probably you.
We are not singing, we are fighting! Climate justice! Now!
Wow, I never in my whole life thought I would see this day. Why couldn't caring about the environment have been cool when I was in school? I guess I'll just forever be a loser. Adding some awesome to the mix, a Swedish 16-year-old girl seems to be taking on the face of this movement and is getting a lot of credit for inspiring so many youth for taking action ever since starting her climate movement at just 11 years old. What's her name? Well, as easily as it's spelled, it's got an interesting pronunciation, so because I respect this person, I'm just not gonna try. But check this out.
When I was about 8 years old, I first heard about something called climate change or global warming. I remember thinking that it was very strange that humans, who are an animal species among others, could be capable of changing the Earth's climate. Everyone keeps saying that climate change is an existential threat and the most important issue of all. And yet they just carry on like before. I don't understand that, because if the emissions have to stop, then we must stop the emissions. To me, that is black or white.
For more than 30 years, the science has been crystal clear. How dare you continue to look away and come here saying that you're doing enough when the politics and solutions needed are still nowhere in sight? You are failing us.
Good God, that little girl can make grown men shit themselves. Does anybody else's soul feel completely exposed right now? I know who I am, but who am I really? This girl has so much drive that just days after the climate strike began, she and 15 other youth are actually suing 5 of the world's most pollutant countries on the grounds that their climate inaction is actually violating their rights as children. And it's reported that if the suit is successful, the UN will reclassify the climate crisis as a children's rights crisis. That's amazing. In fact, news came out that she was nominated for a Nobel Peace Prize this year, and if she wins, she would be the youngest recipient to ever receive that award. Guys, this girl successfully convinced her mom to give up her lifelong dream and career as an international opera singer just so she would stop flying in planes. Yeah, get out the way, Spider-Man. There's a new superhero in town. And no, she doesn't have the strength of 10,000 men, or one man, but she has the most powerful superpower of all, the ability to stare you in the face and tell you the truth whether you like it or not. And for that is my hero. Guys, as much as I would love to just sit here and talk about all the good in the world, there's still a lot to consider. In fact, I came across an opinion piece written by a man named Jason Hayes of The Hill. And even though the information in this article may at first seem pessimistic, it can serve as great food for thought when we think about how it is we move forward from here. To quote the article, Energy sources offered as a replacement for fossil fuels, typically wind and solar, cannot even exist without fossil fuels. Natural gas, oil, and coal are needed to mine, refine, process, and ship metals, rare earth minerals, silicone, plastics, and various chemicals into renewables. Without steel, there are no towers to hold up wind turbines. And without rare earths, there are no solar panels. Adding to this conundrum is the fact that wind and solar cannot provide reliable power. They are intermittent, meaning they must be propped up by some more reliable energy sources like natural gas. As shocking as it may be for tree huggers like myself to hear something like this, after much research, I actually find myself reluctantly in the position to agree. So are we doomed? Well, that brings me to the tip of the day, and to be honest, I'm kind of outclassed here, so I'm just gonna let the leader of the climate strikes handle this one.
This is not a drill. My name is Greta Thunberg. We are living in the beginning of a mass extinction. We spend 1,000 times more on global fossil fuel subsidies than on natural-based solutions.
Even more crazy, right now when we need nature the most, we're destroying it faster than ever.
Up to 200 species are going extinct every single day.
Much of the Arctic ice is gone. Most of our wild animals have gone. Much of our soil has gone.
So what should we do?
What should you do?
It's simple. We need to protect, restore and fund.
Where nature is doing something vital, we must protect it.
Restore. Much of our planet has been damaged.
But nature can regenerate.
Fund.
We need to stop funding things that destroy nature and pay for things that help it.
It is that simple. Protect, restore, fund.
This can happen everywhere. Many people have already begun using natural climate solutions. We need to do it on a massive scale.
You can be part of this.
Thanks for watching, Earth. Please, tell me what immediate action you think we should take to avoid this climate crisis in the comment section. I'll see you again on the 7th sunset from today. I pray you are spared from the sun's mighty fury. Goodbye, friends. Hey guys, it's me, Troy, and I hope you're all doing well. Thank you so much for watching the video. I wanted to send you guys a very special message at the end of this one because I feel like I owe you all a serious apology. I owe you an apology because for the past 3 weeks I've been knowingly traveling to visit family, and despite my best preparation to ensure that these videos could be uploaded on time, I have been really failing to do so. So instead of stretching myself, knowing that I'm going to be traveling in the same way into the future, I'm going to be rescheduling the release of these videos, still on a weekly basis to the best of my ability, but instead of Thursdays or Fridays, which is what they've been recently, we're gonna upload these guys on Mondays from now on. So look out in your guys' feeds on every Monday, somewhere around 5 to 7 p.m. I'm gonna try to have these videos uploaded. I appreciate your viewership. Please leave some feedback, like, share, and subscribe. Thank you guys for your viewership. Stay safe out there, and I'll see you again on the... not 7th. Hold on. 7, 8, 9. I'll see you again on the 10th sunset from today. Be safe, my friends.